This short video is an overview of the plasma membrane and its main components. Plasma membranes are barriers that surround organelles and entire cells. They're both strong and flexible. The three main components of the cell membrane are the phospholipids, cholesterol, and proteins that make up the basis of the fluid mosaic model of the cell membrane. And the fluid mosaic model means simply that the cell membrane is not rigid. It is kind of always in a motion, in a movement, in a wavy movement. Let's explore each one of these. The main components of the phospholipid bilayer are the molecules phospholipids, thus the phospholipid bilayer. These molecules are water soluble and they have two components. They have polar hydrophilic heads, which are in fact water soluble, and they are going to promote the formation of the lipid bilayer in cell membranes. Polar regions, they point toward water, both the extracellular fluid and the cytosol. The water insoluble or nonpolar tails form a lipid barrier to the transport of water-soluble molecules. The alignment of phospholipids allow membranes to self-seal if broken. The layer or the bilayer is always in motion like a sea, thus the fluid part in the fluid mosaic model. The cholesterol molecules are a less abundant but important lipid in membranes. It binds with adjacent phospholipids and acts to make the phospholipid bilayer stronger. It maintains fluidity in cell membranes at normal body temperatures, and it is the one molecule that the cell membrane could not exist without. Thus, the molecule cholesterol is not an enemy molecule or a culprit as it is portrayed in coronary heart disease. Our body makes about 80% of the necessary cholesterol, and the rest is needed through nutrition. Finally, the protein molecules that were mentioned in an earlier video, here we have an overview of several important types. There are many different types of proteins within the cell membrane, and they provide the mosaic aspect of the fluid mosaic model. While some are anchored, many can move about the membrane. Now, in general, proteins are responsible for most of the functions of membranes, including transport, communication, enzymatic reactions, cell identification, and tissue formation. So here we have several different types like channel proteins, which allow certain ions to move in and out through them. We have transporters, which may facilitate molecules such as glucose to move through the cell membrane. Glucose cannot move on its own, so I need this transporter. Enzymes, as we said, are involved in enzymatic processes in metabolism of the cell. Cell identity markers are important for cell to be recognized by its own immune system, so it won't be attacked. And finally, we have receptors, which will allow binding of other molecules such as neuromodulators or neurotransmitters to impose or to stimulate molecular processes within the cell.